ribs still in the water, might still be coming towards us.
Last week, although the wind hadn't moved from the northeast, we decided to head off and begin the next leg of our journey back to the River Medway, making it all the way to Dover. This week we leave Dover and undertake the final part of the journey, sailing to the River Medway.
All the forces are definitely on the lookout for people. So there's that refinery. It's early Saturday morning, we're leaving Dover Marina and hopefully making the last leg of the journey back to the Medway. We've called up Dover Harbour Control and they've asked us to motor along to the eastern entrance inside the harbour, and then we'll radio them again to get permission to leave, because it's a busy ferry port this, so you don't want to get caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. So that's where we're going. So Dover has two entrances. We're motoring down to the eastern hand end one. I think the gist of it is all the fishing boats and pleasure craft come in the western one, and all the ferries and big ships go out the eastern one. But you're not meant to cross the shipping lane, or the main shipping lane in and out of the eastern one, unless you're a mile and a half offshore. So what you do is you motor down inside the harbour, and they let you cross just here where you're in radio contact with their control.
Port Control was obviously keeping their eye on us, because just as we reached the place where they asked us to call them, they called us and told us we could proceed.
Going for that long. That has just left. So Dover, which is there. So they didn't hang around getting us out. Dover Castle, and up to Dover. So we're trying to navigate our way through this channel. What's the channel? The Gull Channel, not the Gulf Stream, or it's the Gull Stream. And as you can see, there's lots of muddy areas that are going to dry out. So, but sandy areas, yeah. If you look out here, there's nothing. Flat water. What's going on? Got good tide with us at the moment. We're doing 7 knots over the ground, so if this keeps up, we'll be home in no time. But there's going to be a bit in the middle of our journey. We'll have the tide hopefully at the beginning and a bit at the end, but there's going to be a bit in the middle where we won't. So how much that's going to slow us down, we'll find out. Kind of marks the entrance to the channel that's going around the Goodwin Sands, which is where they famous play a game of cricket every year. Also where plenty of ships and wrecks over the centuries. So it's 7:45 and we've just got to Ramsgate. So not much further and we get to change direction for the first time in like the 4 days of travelling. Head north and then west. Should be good. Pilot boat heading towards us. Doesn't look like he's aiming straight at us. His official boat seemed to like us. I think the onus is on him, isn't it, really? Yeah. He is at ramming speed. We're going over. Yeah, turn hard right, Tony. Go. I do, yeah. Well, he wasn't giving way to no one, was he? Well, there you go. That's pilots for you. forecast there is apparently the North Foreland. Won't mean much to not the South East, but all the other weather shipping forecast and stuff. North Foreland is winds depth 6.7. Feeling much more at home now. And then we are taking the inside passage, so to speak, around the colony here as we head towards Margate. Gives us something to look at. This is very posh. Look at this. It's a castle and posh old building sitting right on the side of the cliff.
Interesting.
This fishing boat had to move just now and kept himself right in between us and the other lot going this way. We're motoring along here, so there's a standing breaking waves or whatever, and what's going on? And then we've noticed, I'm pick this up on camera, a little black dot. And so what's that little black dot? And it's a man standing. So clearly, we don't want to go there. Really takes his fishing seriously. Ships in here. It's Margate. Margate coast. Shoreline. All of their nicely coloured beach huts. We love their beach huts around here.
So we've been going for about 4 hours now, and we've just gone past Margate, so we're making reasonable speed. It's just over a third of our way. So at the moment we've got this period now until probably almost to Herne Bay, maybe even as far as near Sheerness, where we haven't got a great deal of tidal assistance, but from that point on hopefully we can start making some use of the tide, so that'd be good. So we might get back in a good time. It's a long leg, this one, and the wind, as ever, with this whole journey, really isn't helping. Although it's not fighting us today, it's just not. There's no, there isn't any. So, yeah, we're cracking along.
We have put the sails up. There's only 4 knots of wind and the wind's from behind us, but because we're still motoring, I'm going to have to let that halliard off, and it's a bit too tight. Because we're motoring, the wind's coming forwards. But anyway, we put the sails up, it makes us feel better. Gives us rope to pull as well, relieve some of the board. Left at the end of Herne Bay Pier. First sign of life for quite some time. Although it's a different species from us, obviously. We've just dropped the sails. Dad is away for this journey of ours. It's now becalmed. Nothing. Still no wind, but there are no shortage of people out here enjoying the water anyway.
So as we finally entered the Medway, the sun came out. Not sure what that says about the Medway, but it was a nice end to the journey.
It's a prohibited zone here to keep away from this gas refinery. We're on the outside of it. I'm guessing when you drive a motorboat, you don't have to worry about things like that. Or speed limits, although I don't suppose there's a speed limit here. Although it might be a speed limit applied when you're that close to somebody you shouldn't be going anywhere. It was quite busy for a very calm day.